Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Vlogmas episode 22. I'm wearing my R2-D2 top today because I am heading to see Star Wars The Last Jedi tonight and I'm super excited. But today we are doing a Vlogmas tip about Shanghai Disneyland. So if you're new to the channel, we are doing a Vlogmas tip per day between December 1st to December 25th for traveling to Disney parks around the world. And as I said, today's tip is for Shanghai Disneyland and we are going to talk about the top unique things to do at Shanghai Disney. So let's go. So one of my favourite things about Shanghai Disneyland is the fact that because it's such a new park, the technology there is so fantastic, and that really comes into some of its rides. Now I love so many of the rides in Shanghai Disneyland, but I'm going to talk about two of them as unique experiences that you won't get in any other Disney park. So first of all is the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and most of you guys might know that there are Pirates of the Caribbean rides in every Disney park, but Shanghai Disney's is a little bit special. I've told you guys before that I think this ride is my favourite ride in the whole world at any Disney park, and I still stand by that now. The ride makes you feel like you're in a movie. It's absolutely amazing. Unlike other Pirates of the Caribbean rides, this ride makes you feel like you're going back into the water and experiencing some stuff that's happening under the ocean before popping back out into a full-on, what do you call them? Boat battles? Ship battles? Ship war? Ship battle. It's a ship battle. There's ships and they're battling. And then you see Captain Jack battling Barbossa with massive explosions and everything. At the end of it, I felt like I'd been watching the best movie ever. I don't know, the whole thing was just a fantastic experience. So I absolutely love that. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, I would travel all the way to Shanghai Disney just to go on that ride. Another unique to Shanghai Disneyland ride is the Journey to the Crystal Grotto, and I don't think I've spoken about this before, at least not in one of these kind of videos. The Journey to the Crystal Grotto is a bit like the Jungle Cruise, but rather than going around sort of a jungly area and seeing animals, this ride takes you around the sort of lake water area that circles the Shanghai, or is around the Shanghai Disney Castle, and you get to see some kind of fountain diorama model things from different Disney movies throughout this experience, and it's really quite cute. You get to hear the music, there's a few secret things, a few things pop up, there's some beautiful dioramas from a bunch of different Disney movies, and then at the end the boat goes into the Crystal Grotto, which is underneath Shanghai Disney Castle, and you see the crystal, which is where the sort of magic for Shanghai Disneyland is supposed to come from. So it's a cute ride. It's kind of interesting. They have to, the sort of diorama-y things don't move or anything, of course, because they're outside. You can't have that level of machinery outside to get beaten by the weather, but it was a really cute ride, and if you really like some of those movies, you'd love to see it, and try to go at night as well because you'll get a different kind of experience. Now another really unique to Shanghai Disneyland thing you'll notice if you go there is Shanghai Disney doesn't have the mountain ride. There is no Splash Mountain, Space Mountain or Big Thunder Mountain at Shanghai Disney. Instead they have three unique rides for, well, I say unique rides. Two of them you probably have experienced in other parks, but one is very unique at the moment. So instead of Splash Mountain they have a Rapids ride, which I'm guessing is very similar to the one, I haven't ridden it yet, but I'm guessing it's very similar to the one in California Adventure. And they also have the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which I have ridden both in Shanghai and in the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. But the one last unique ride that I want to talk about is the Tron ride. It's not a big secret, everybody knows that it exists. I think this is possibly my favourite roller coaster in the whole world. First of all, there's no big jolts or corkscrews or anything like that. That's good because I get motion sickness with certain types of movement, so I quite like it when a roller coaster is just going forward and sort of with light curves and very, very fast. Also, I absolutely love the technology that's involved in the car itself. It's not really a car, it's a motorbike. How it keeps you low, how you feel like you're riding on a bike, and how you see the other bikes whizzing past you as you go through it. It's a fantastic experience. Also the queue. The queue is really amazing. I think the Tron idea works so well because they can keep it very dark in there and have these kind of neon lights all over the place, but you really do feel like you are sort of in Tron, even from the queue. It's absolutely brilliant. So now let's quickly talk about shopping. Shanghai Disney does have a Disney town, which is very similar to sort of Disney Springs in Walt Disney World. It's more similar to Disney Springs in Walt Disney World than it is to the older style downtown Disneys. But that's not really a unique experience. A couple of my favorite unique experiences are, first of all, that Main Street in Shanghai Disneyland is not Main Street. It's called Mickey Avenue. It's a little bit shorter than Main Street because the plaza area in front of the castle is so huge, but it's very, very highly themed with sort of Mickey and Friends and a few Disney movies bits and pieces. They have a Scrooge McDuck vault, and they have a bakery which is all themed like Ratatouille. Inside of their big merchandising stores there is sort of you know, loads of little hidden gems of things from Mickey and Minnie and, you know, Donald, Daisy, Goofy cartoons. It's really super cute. The other shopping thing I really like at Shanghai Disney is the unique Shanghai Disney items. And oh crap, why am I not wearing my Shanghai Disney ears for this? Wait, hold on. There you go. You should always wear my Shanghai Disney ears when we're talking about Shanghai Disney. So these ears were unique to Shanghai Disney. I don't know if they still sell them, but they were selling them last year, well, in 2017, in March 2017. I also absolutely love the cute Minnie Mouse stuff that you can get there. I love the Minnie Mouse stuff that you can get at Shanghai Disney. It's awesome. They have a sort of Minnie Mouse that's styled in Shanghai Disney style, and there's a doll that comes along with her. These mini ears are styled after that as well, and you can get a few other things such as pocket mirrors and those sorts of things as well. You'll also find more Mulan stuff than you can in any other Disney park. That's kind of obvious, but I like that they celebrate Mulan so much there because it's a fantastic story. Talking about Mulan and China generally, that's another great thing about Shanghai Disney is the Chinese things that you can pick up there. There's a few things aside from merchandise of Mulan, which I really loved. First of all is the Chinese zodiac things that you can get. I think I was particularly happy with this because I absolutely love Car. Car is the snake that they chose for Year of the Snake, so you can get a lot of Car merchandise in Shanghai Disney, which is awesome. You can go and find loads of stuff for all of the characters that they have representing the different years. I think they have Ham from Toy Story for the pig. They have the rooster from Robin Hood for Year of the Rooster, and there's a few really cool ones. Tigger is a tiger, obviously, and Pluto is naturally the dog. So there's a few cool things to buy and see related to that stuff, including the Garden of the 12 Friends, which is a garden to the, well, if you come into the park, it's off to the right, where this sort of Adventureland area is. There's a Garden of the 12 Friends, so you can go and see all of the years of the zodiac in a mosaic, in a sort of linear garden inside of the park. Of course, the other unique to Shanghai Disney things include food and drinks, right? And I absolutely love the food and the drink that I came across at Shanghai Disney. So possibly my favorite things were the unique beverages that you can get there. Of course, in China and other countries that sort of around that area in Asia, bubble tea is kind of a huge thing. I think we call it bubble tea here in the UK. I think some places in America call it boba. Americans can correct me because that might be completely wrong. But there's loads of places to get tea and bubble tea in Shanghai Disney. My favorite drink was inside of Fantasyland. I picked up a cola-y flavored tea which had sort of jelly balls inside of it. I can't quite remember, but it was absolutely beautiful. I'll put a picture of it here, so if you're going, definitely pick that up. The food items range from puffs that you can get to steamed buns with meats inside of them, and they are dotted around the whole park, usually in sort of stands that you can just approach and get something to nibble on as you're going through the park. So I was super happy to see lots of different delicious Chinese food dotted all the way around, and very, very easy to know what you're ordering because all of the menus are both in Chinese and in English. Now lastly, my favorite unique thing to do in Shanghai Disneyland, I guess it's not really super unique because they do a similar thing in Epcot as well, but this thing I absolutely adored in Shanghai Disneyland, and it is the Shanghai Disneyland passport. You can buy this passport in Chinese or in English, and the idea is you buy it, it has a whole load of interesting facts for the different areas of Shanghai Disneyland in it, but you have to go around and find the passport stamp locations, and they're like a little kiosk, like a little automated kiosk. You insert your Shanghai Disneyland passport into there, it will give you a unique stamp for that area, and then you can learn a little bit about that area or play a little game which is inside the passport. It's a great thing to do for kids, especially when they'll be bored in queues, because, you know, got to have things to do in queues. So anyway, we're done for today. I hope you enjoyed my favorite unique experiences for Shanghai Disney. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about what to do if you get motion sick inside of Disney parks. So I will speak to you about that then, but for now, thank you everyone. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye.